The New York Yankees were embarrassed by the Houston Astros in the ALCS. They got swept and the Yankees' one-dimensional offense was shut down. The Yanks have spent the last 7 years filling their lineup full of clowns that swing for the fences, no matter what. This dim approach is defended by Yes Network company man Michael Yankee Boy Kay constantly. Yankee Boy Kay is the play-by-play guy for the Yanks. He also has a terribly boring afternoon drive sports talk show where he toes the party line and defends the Yankees no matter what. "I'm not calling for anybody's job," crooned PR mouthpiece Yankee Boy Kay during a barrage of angry phone calls during his show after the ALCS. Yankee Boy Kay makes excuses for the Yanks no matter how many times the Yanks lose with the same tepid approach, the same manager, the same front office guys, and to the same opponent. Kay truly is the epitome of the money-corrupted shill. The former print journalist is decades removed from a position that rewarded him for intellectual vigor. He exists now as a shell, a hollowed pinstripe suit that mindlessly defends spreadsheet baseball and launch angle as analytics. Kay has figured out that if he paints the Yanks' moronic, home run or nothing approach as the cutting edge of analytics, he can feign being above criticism. Kay will pedantically insist that no matter who the manager is, the decisions will be the same because the Yanks rely on analytics. This is a nice little duplicitous trick to pass the buck year after year. What's the point of firing the skipper if the next guy is also a mindless puppet for some dope printing off Excel spreadsheets? What's the point of holding skipper Aaron Boone accountable, or the GM Brian Cashman, or the owner Hal Steinbrenner? It's all the fault of the shady, faceless analytics department, which is simultaneously infallible and beyond reproach. PR Stooge Yankee Boy Kay prates the same slop at the end of every disappointing Yankee season. The Yanks might be a joke that haven't won a pennant since the Rangers hilariously dethroned them in 2010, but it's never anyone in the organization's fault, according to Yankee Boy Kay. They've been losing with the same approach for a decade now, but Yankee Boy Kay wants to keep collecting checks. So he shamelessly lies and defends the organization. He is one of many journalists who lacks a single shred of integrity and intellectual honesty. Owner Hal Steinbrenner said a couple days ago Aaron Boone will remain skipper. Thus the Yanks will march into next season with the same flawed approach, the same flawed front office, the same style of roster, and the same broadcaster that insists it's not their fault and they're on the cutting edge. If the Yankees hitters were as good at hitting as Yankee Boy Kay is at lying, they would have won a pennant in the last decade. The Yankees have entered the 2000s Seattle Mariner territory. That's the early 2000s Seattle Mariners mindset where the goal's not to win a World Series. No. The goal is to stay competitive year after year. As long as we win 85 plus games, it's fine. It's not about winning a World Series, it's about getting into the ALDS. If George, the boss, Steinbrenner, was still alive, you think he would be letting this go on? No, the boss is spinning in his grave right now, seeing what the Bronx Bombers have become. Everybody knew the ALCS would be Astros versus Yankees, but most people expected the Yankees to show up. Their skipper Aaron Boone insipidly complained about the wind after the Game 2 loss. Once again, the shallow lineup full of high strikeout sluggers could not hit elite pitching in the playoffs. The Yanks boasted a 162 team batting average during their annual Get Slaughtered by Houston Gargle Fest. Aaron Judge hit 63. That was his batting average, .63. He had one single the whole series. He never lives up to his regular season form. But come on, a 63 batting average in the playoffs? That's a joke! That's a repugnant joke. The Yanks getting embarrassed by Houston is almost tradition at this point. Yankee pride has become nothing more than collecting a paycheck and whining.